Hello everyone, welcome to Oliveboard, and I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine. So this video we are going to do trains. Again, trains has two types of questions. Okay, in CGL, you or any other exam, be it NTPC, be it CHSL, any other exam. Generally, from trains you get two types of questions. One is the crossing based, and one is the meeting based questions. Now, here in trains, we are going to discuss the crossing based questions predominantly. Okay, today we are going to discuss the crossing based questions. So I'll make another video where I'll discuss the meeting based questions. Okay, so both are moving in like towards each other, away from each other. They will meet. They are starting at the same time. They are starting at different times. So we will discuss about all those things. Okay, so here the crossing based questions we'll discuss. Now the concept. Sir, please understand the basics. Sir, if there is one train, for example, and it wants to cross something which does not have any significant width, for example, it does not have any significant width, for example, something like this. I'm assuming it does not have any significant width. A train wants to cross this. This might be a pole, or a post, or a tree, or another man, whatever it is. Now, please understand, when does this crossing start? So the crossing starts when the train is like this. The crossing actually starts when the train is like this, meaning you see the nose of the train or the engine of the train is just about to start crossing. And when does it end? It ends when the train is like this. Correct? When the train is like this, I'm using another color for you to understand. This is the end point. Now again, you can assume, so if you take the nose or the engine, so it was initially when the crossing started, it was here. Now it is here when the crossing ended. Or if you like take the tail section, meaning the last compartment, last point of the last compartment, when the crossing started, it was here. When the crossing ended, it is here, sir. So again, you take whatever situation. If I take the nose, you see the nose was here, it is now here. So again, if you take this distance is nothing but the own length of the train. The length of the train's own length I'm writing. So meaning in these type of situations, if the train wants to cross this without anything that does not have any significant width, the train is actually crossing. The distance that the train is like the crossing, it is its own length. Clear, everyone? Now, what if there is something it is crossing which has its own like significant length or width or whatever you want to call it? For example, let's say now we are talking about a platform such as this one. A platform such as this one, sir. Right? Now the train starts crossing when? Now the train starts crossing when the train is like this. When the train is like actually this, you see? And when does the train actually stops crossing? When the train is like this. This is when the crossing process has ended. Now again, if you take the time, like the length or the distance the train has to move, if I take the nose section, started from here, ended here. You see, it has now two like portions. So it is the length of the platform. If I take this as a platform, so this is the length of platform plus this is what? The length of the train, meaning own length I'm taking. So meaning I can say in this situation, the distance over here, it is what? Its own length plus the platform length. Now again, instead of platform, it can be many things. It can be a tunnel, it can be a bridge, it can be another train, many different things. So again, it depends on the story. Depends entirely on the story. But again, this is the whole concept of this. Again, only remember distance and distance. This concept gives you only distance. The remaining concept will remain same as the basic of time, speed and distance, meaning distance, we will use this concept, is equal to speed into time. Here, just a disclaimer, the unit of speed plays a very vital role. Most of the time, 99.99% of the times, you need to take this into meter per second. And how to convert from kilometer per hour to meter per second? 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. So you multiply this by this factor of 5 by 18, if you don't know already. Very simple, right? So again, with this being in our mind, let us start solving a few questions. Again, we can solve questions either by making equations, or you can also start solving questions using some concepts. Well, I'll show you both. Let's see. First question, sir. A train crosses a platform 180 meter long in 60 seconds at this particular speed. The time taken by this to cross an electric pole. Please understand. So when the train is crossing the platform, which is 180 meter long, but again, over here, when the train is crossing the platform, it is not crossing only the length of the platform. It is also crossing. Crossing a platform means crossing its own length plus the length of the platform. So meaning, sir, let's understand how much distance the train goes or in 60 seconds, because I have speed of the train and time. So speed in meter per second will be 72. I have to convert 5 over 18. This is speed, sir. Into time gives us what? The distance. Sir, 18 4s are this. 4 5s are 22s are 1200. Huh. Okay. इतना बड़ा. Okay. Chalo, ठीक है. I'm taking this as a very big value. No worries. Now 1200 meters. 1200 meters, it is crossing in 60 seconds. Out of that, sir, 180 meter is the length of the platform. That means, can anyone tell me what is the length of the train? Length of the train, sir. You will say 1200 meter is the total distance minus 180 you do. That means 1020 meters, sir. That is your length of the train. 1020 meters. This much distance the train goes in this particular, this is the length of the train. Now, the second part, the time taken by the train to cross the pole. Now, again, when the train is crossing the pole, it only needs to cross its own length, which is 1020 meter. So time there will be how much? So the distance divided by speed we already know as 72 times 5 over 18, which is nothing but 20 actually. 5 4s are 20, 20 meaning 0 gone, this is 51. So my answer will be 51 seconds, sir. Option number 2. Now this is one way to solve it. Now again, sir, if you can use a little smarter technique now. Again, we have solved it, done like dusted, but again, smarter technique. Sir, once I got 1200, meaning I was quite certain out of that only 180 meters is the length of the platform. So meaning when the train is crossing the electric pole, it has to cross almost 10, meaning more than 1000 meters. So total 1200, it is taking 60 seconds. So 1000 odd meters, it will take just less than 60 seconds. Look at the options. 5.1, it cannot be. 5.1 minutes, though, definitely not. 0.51 minutes is also around 30 seconds mark. Cannot be. So only possible answer from the options can only be option 2. So again, you can just use the idea a little bit. Next one, please, sir. Next one. Question number 2, sir. Read the question first once. Very simple question. 1000 meters in 52 seconds, 700 meters in 40 seconds. So let me You see, you can make equations and try to solve this. But again, I'm giving a shortcut. Now, shortcut meaning shortcut way of thinking, not like any formulas or anything. Think, sir. Sir, 1000 meters, it is taking 52 seconds. And 700 meters, it is taking 40 seconds. Sir, ask yourself this question. Why? Here it is taking, ask yourself this. Why here it is 12 seconds more? Because this is also a bridge, meaning here if the train needs to cross its own length plus the length of the bridge. Second one is also another bridge. So there also its train needs to cross its own length plus the length of the bridge. So both are identical. Then why in the world this 12 seconds extra, sir? Now, if you ask yourself this question, the only reason you will find, sir, because the first bridge was 300 meters extra. Because it is 700 meters, this is 1000 meters. So can I conclude like this? Can I simply conclude that means this extra 12 seconds in this time, the train is actually going this extra 300 meters. So now I have speed. From here I can definitely speed, like find the speed. So 1 second, whatever distance it goes, that is the speed. So that is 300 divided by 12. I guess that is what they are asking. What is the speed? But again, they are asking that in kilometer per hour. This is in meter per second. How to convert? Sir, 5 by 18 it was, so it will be opposite 18 by 5. Kilometers per hour, sir, it is in one line. Let's calculate 6 twos, 6 threes. 5 twos are 10, 10. So the answer is 90 kilometers per hour. And you see, just by applying a little shortcut while thinking, we could have solved this entire question in a kind of one line actually. This is actually one line. Now, if you wanted to solve it normally using equations, you had to take the length of the train as L, speed of the train as S or XY, whatever your preferred. So again, you had to make two unknowns, two equations, and then you had to solve. Whereas this method, if you can understand, always whenever you see this type of situation, ask yourself this question. And if you can answer that question, if that answer itself will carry the whole answer to the whole solution to the question. Next one, please, sir. Railway engines, 400 to 35 in 160 seconds. Again, identical. Sir, 400 meters, this 235 meters, 60. Ask yourself why. Why extra? 40 seconds, 60 and 100 seconds, meaning, sir, 40 seconds. Can I say during these 40 seconds, the train has gone a little distance more. How much? Sir, 400 and 135, meaning, sir, 165 meters. Can I say this? Now, but again, here there's a trick. They're not asking speed, they're asking length of the engine. Chalo, we'll do. Sir, first of all, we need to find speed. So, speed is 1 second, how much? 165 by 40. Sir, 5 8s, 5 3 3. 33 over 8. This is the speed in meter per second. Keep it, don't convert. Now, sir, now I need twice the this. First of all, now put this value in the equation. So if 33 by 8 meter per second is the speed, so how much will it go in 100 seconds, sir? So in 100 seconds, the train will go how much? That in 100 seconds, it will go 33 by 8 into 100. 4 twos, 4 25s. Now, 25 into 33, 75 into 11 by 2. 75 into 11, sir, 7, 5. 7 plus 5, 12, 1, 825, right? 825 by 2, sir. 825 divided by 2. This much meters. This much meters, sir. Out of that, sir, out of this much meters, 400 meters is bridge length. Because this distance must be bridge length plus length of the train, or length of, in this case, the engine. So the length of the engine only will be 825 by 2 minus 400, which is the length of the bridge, which will be 25 by 2, or you can say 12.5 meters. They're asking in meters only, so option number 3 itself is our correct answer. Option number 3 itself is our correct answer, sir. Again, you see, a very, 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 very simple question. Done, 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 done. Next one, please, then. Next one, again. Chalo. Now, let's introduce the concept of relative velocity into our questions. Let's read it. 252-meter long train running at this speed. What is the time in which it will pass a man who starts from the engine running at the speed of this same direction of the train? Sir, both the persons are running or moving, meaning I cannot use normal speed, I must use relative speed. Same direction, meaning, sir, relative speed will be how much, sir? Negative 125 minus 17, sir. So which is 108 kilometer per hour, or I cannot keep it like this, convert then into 5 over 18. Sir, this is 6 times, sir. So 6 times 5, 6 are 30 meter per second. Done. First things first. Now, this much long train, sir, they are asking in how much time it will pass a man. Sir, if the train wants to pass a man, it needs to cross its own length only. So time will be, sir, distance divided by speed, sir. So 3 tens, 3 eights are 24, 3 fours of this. So it will be 8.4 seconds. Again, remember to put like relative speed, not the normal speed. Remember to put relative speed, sir. I hope this is done. Clear? Very simple. Chalo, one more. Sir, train A requires this much to cross train B. Two trains now. Length 300 meters, moving in the opposite direction with this speed. Okay. Sir, further, train A requires 30 seconds to cross another stationary train C. There are 3 trains. Again, it's a good question. Very, very good question, sir. Chalo. 15 seconds, this. Acha, sir. For many of you, if I go with concept, it might be tricky to understand. I completely understand this. So if it is okay, if you want, I can go with what? I can go with equations. Because there are 3 trains, it might become a little puzzling. Chalo, sir. Train A requires 30 seconds to cross 500 meter long train C. Acha, sir. Stationary train meaning, sir, it's like a bridge only. So train A, in order, let's take that is length of A. This is length of train A plus 500. That is the distance the train A needs to cross in order to cross the stationary train C, because 500 meter is the length of C. That is equal to how much? Sir, 30 seconds. Time into speed, sir, speed of A. Now here no relative speed is required. Why? Because this train C is stationary. It is not moving. But again, in the first situation, we will require what? Sir, A requires 15 seconds. Acha. Sir, again, all these are meter per second. So let's convert this into meter per second as well. So 36 into 5 by 18. So which is 10 meter per second. It will be easier for us to calculate as well, right? So this is the speed of train B. So again, opposite direction. So relative speed in this case will be speed of A and speed of B is 10, sir. Into, so time is 15 seconds. Time is 15 seconds given is equal to, sir, length of train A plus length of train B is also given to you as 300 meters. So 2 unknowns, 2 equations. Now, how to solve? How can you solve this? Sir, again, do one thing. Put the value of this. But again, before you put the value, now you multiply this equation by 2. So this will become 30 SA plus 15 to the 30 plus 10, this is 300. It is equal to 2L of A plus 600. Now, why did I multiply this? Because I'll put this value directly. I will put this value directly, this I know, as LA plus 500. LA plus 500 plus 300 becomes 800. That is equal to 2LA plus 600. Sir, LA and this 2 gone. So length of A becomes 200, sir. What are they asking, sir? Length of train. Sir, I got it. Sir, option number 1, 200 meters is the answer. Option number 1, 200 meters is your correct answer, sir. Now again, tell me whether this is 100% clear or not. Now this was a very, 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 very good question. And I hope this is 100% clear. So we did what we did. We understood the basics of crossing type questions of train, and we did a couple of easy questions and couple of standard questions of different types. Right? Now, before I go today, again, a quick reminder. Again, if you guys are like kind of planning to learn with us, continue your preparation or start your preparation with us, so we have an offering that is called Super Elite, where you will get access to everything that is there in our platform, including all the mock tests. Again, I'm just let me show you guys. This is SSC Super Elite. What you will have? All live classes, reattempt mode for SSC, for all the like mock tests, CGL, CHSL, CPO, MTS, everything. Okay, and live classes, all live classes meaning all the live classes that are currently going on, that will be like kind of that the courses that will be launching in the future, the courses that already have been launched, those are in recorded format. You will have access to those as well, the last year's courses or the like the older courses of this year as well, the courses that we have already finished. So again, all these things you will have. Also, apart from that, you will have the like kind of access to something called 360-degree study kit, which is a AI thing. Like it is powered completely by AI for your revision stuff, which will be which can become very, very, very helpful in your quick revisioning just before your exams. Okay. Achha. So again, you can see, so total 12 months it will cost you 1566, and for 24 months it will cost you 1924. But again, this will be your one-stop solution for all your SSC related needs. So that was something. If you want, if you're interested, please do check it out, our website or the app for further details. So with that being said, thank you so much for joining me. I will again see you guys next week. Next week onwards, I'm starting a new series on mensuration. The classes will be live. So again, please do join those classes. Thank you again. Take care. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.